What is the secret to perfect guacamole? Today, I'm going to be walking you through how I make my guacamole, and mine's pretty dang good. We're going to go through all the things like my favorite ingredients to use, the right consistency for your guacamole, and if your avocados are even ripe. All along the way, we're going to make some pretty good guac. So let's get started. You're going to need a lemon, a lime, a tomato, a red onion, a jalapeno, 2 cloves of garlic, cilantro, your 4 avocados, and salt and pepper. Now, before we throw all these things together, I'll show you 2 tips on how to tell if your avocados are underripe or overripe. So, one tip you can use is you should be able to pop off that stem on your avocado pretty easily. If you can't pop that off, that means it's not ripe. You have to wait a couple days. So we're not going to use this one. And if it's overripe, you can kind of tell just by the color. It's going to be that green, like that dark blackish green. Stem might be missing, and it's going to be pretty mushy. So if you cut into it even, if you take a look, it's supposed to be kind of a nasty brown. So we're not going to use that one. Now we'll start cutting the avocados. You're going to want to do that by chopping this off right down the middle. You're going to do that to all 4 of them. All right? And you want avocados, like my mom says, that look like they went to private school. You're going to want those good avocados. All right, we got that. So when you have those all cut down the middle, it's time to pit them. I'll show you how to pit them. You're going to want to lightly tap on the pit, right? And you're just going to want to turn it and rotate it, and it'll come off just like that. Beautiful. I love it. And do that to all of them. Once you have all these pitted, you're going to want to grab a medium-sized bowl right here. And grab a spoon, preferably a big one. And you're just going to start scooping all these in a medium-sized bowl, okay? So now we're going to set aside our avocados. We'll come back to those. And we're going to cut our lemon and our lime. Now, I'll tell you something. Ina Garten, a host on the Food Network, said there's really only one ingredient you can use to keeping your avocados in your guacamole greener for longer, and that's lemon juice. So ever since then, me and my mom have been putting lemon juice in our guacamole. Now that we've got our lemon and lime juices in a container, I'm gonna set this aside and get back to our avocados. Perfect. So grab a masher and just start going to town on it. And just really mash that up. Now the important thing to know is that you want a good consistency, and personally I like mine real chunky, but it's all your preference. Everybody has different preferences when it comes to avocados. So you mash that up, get that good, and while you're mashing, grab your lemon and lime juice and slowly pour it in while you do so. Alright, get that. Once we finish mashing, we're going to get to the fun stuff. We're going to add some color. So we're going to start by chopping up some tomato, our jalapeno, and our red onion. So we cut up our tomato, our red onion, our jalapeno, and our cilantro. We're going to mix it all together and put it in about a cup. We're going to dump that. We're just going to mix it in real nice with the masher. Alright? After we mix that, we're going to take some salt, sprinkle that in, take some pepper, get that in, mix that, and the last ingredient, my favorite, the garlic. We're going to take a garlic mincer or a press, put that in, our 2 cloves, and press down. There you go. Not bad. And then we'll mix that in. I hope you enjoy making this as much as I do. And you may be asking yourself, Will, what is the key ingredient to perfect guacamole? And honestly, I have no idea. But there is no perfect guacamole. With all the different variations, ingredients, and textures that people use, all guacamole is tasty in its own right. Thanks so much.